What is up everyone, I hope you're doing amazing, I hope you're doing well. It's your main man, just Jack, wearing the new t-shirt that I got. I'm really impressed with it. It's not merch because I'm not that famous yet. So it is not merch, but I just wanted to get a t-shirt made for my videos. So as you can tell by the title, this is my 4th episode on the mini-series I'm currently doing on mental health. The topic we're going to be going over today is depression. Before we start, I just wanted to say something. Is anyone else's YouTube messing up? Because I went from 117 subscribers all the way up to 125 subscribers, and then when I went back onto my channel, literally a couple of minutes later, it was all the way down to 116 subscribers. So either a lot of people unsubscribed or there's a glitch somewhere, because it went back up to 120 and now it's back to 116. So let me know down in the comments if anyone else YouTube is glitching or messing up, or is it just that people are unsubscribing. Anyway, that was a kind of upsetting for me because I thought, yay, 125, and I'm back to 116. So I would much appreciate it if you went down and smashed that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell, it'll let you know every single time I upload, as well as hit that like button to show the support for mental health awareness. And like I said, today's topic is depression. A lot of people do suffer from depression. I have slight depression, and one of the main causes of my depression, it's not the main cause, but one of the causes are my tablets, what I'm taking for my schizophrenia. The side effects of my medication is, so I'm going to go over what depression is. So depression is a common mental illness that causes people to have low moods, loss of interest or pleasure, feeling guilt or low self-worth, disturbed sleep or appetite, low energy and poor concentration. So that is depression. Now, as always, I am going to go over the questions that people ask about depression. The first question is what to do when you are depressed. So I'm going to point 6 different keys on what to do when you feel depressed or you have symptoms of depression. So the first one is look for support in people who make you feel safe and cared for. Make FaceTime a priority, so make sure you're talking to someone. As hard as it is, make sure you either ring someone. Before we go any further, actually, if any of you are currently suffering with depression or feeling depressed, then stop this video, go phone someone that will make you feel safe and cared for, or speak to someone that will try and help you the best they can. With that said, let's carry on answering the 6 different points of answering this question. Moving on to the third one, it is try to keep up with social activities even though you don't feel like it, because if you're distracting yourself, if you're not thinking about the depression, like you're not feeling down, if you keep distracting yourself, like go out for a walk, go to your friends, or even if you ring someone, play a video game, watch a film, distract yourself, do some kind of activity to help you stop feeling the way you do. Obviously, might not stop you feeling the way you do like properly, but if you distract yourself and you go and do some sort of activity, it will ease it and take your mind off it a bit. The fourth one is find some way to support others. So remember, you're not the only one, and I don't mean that in a meanish way. There are other people going through what you're going through, so supporting each other is the best thing you could do, and helping one another. Definitely try and join a support group for depression. It might help you, like speaking to someone. This is coming from my personal experience. I did speak to someone for a while and it didn't help me straight away, but it did in a way help take my mind off it, speaking about it. It might not help fully, but definitely talking about it to someone. And there's a saying that I like now, it might not make any sense to you guys, but if, say, for instance, you're talking to a complete stranger, such as a counsellor, you tell them everything, how you feel and whatnot, and then you stop seeing them, you're never going to see them again, so you feel okay with talking about it. If you talk about it with someone such as your best friend or your parents, they're there all the time. So it's easy to get your mind off it, tell a stranger, because you're never going to see them again. I understand where I'm coming from. Hopefully you guys will understand where I'm coming from as well. Moving on to the next question. So I'm going to move on to psychological symptoms, physical symptoms, and social symptoms of depression. The physical symptoms of depression include continuous low mood or sadness, feeling hopeless and helpless, having a low self-esteem, feeling tearful, feeling guilt or ridden, having no motivation or interest in things, feeling anxious and worried. So there are the psychological symptoms. Moving on to the physical symptoms. The physical symptoms of depression include moving or speaking more slowly than usual, changes in appetite or weight, unexplained aches or pains, lack of energy, low sex drive, changes to your menstrual cycle, disturbed sleep patterns, so finding it hard and difficult to sleep at night, and they're the physical symptoms of depression. Moving on to the social symptoms of depression. The social symptoms of depression are not doing well at work or school, avoiding contact with friends, not taking part in social activities, neglecting your hobbies and interests, having difficulties in your home and family life. So they are the social symptoms of depression. Now, this is how common depression really is. 300 million people around the world have depression. According to the World Health Organization, 6.2 million adults in the United States suffer with depression. So that's how common depression really is, people. I didn't answer the question, but someone asked me, how common is depression in the UK? So a lot of you guys, if you don't know, I am from the UK. Approximately 1 in 4 people in the UK that will experience some kind of mental health problem each year. So I'm now going to go over my personal experience with depression. I don't know when I started experiencing depression. It didn't start after taking my tablets, but that did increase the symptoms more when I started taking my medication for my schizophrenia. Because I have quite a few mental health problems, they all sort of collab with each other, and they all play a certain different role in my mind. So the schizophrenia would make the depression worse. My ADHD would sort of make me more hyper, my schizophrenia worse. And then my depression would kick in, and because I would find it hard dealing with everything such as my autism, ADHD and schizophrenia. And then I also have PPD, which is paranoid personality disorder, which I will discuss in the next episode. Once it all started getting too much for me, that's when my depression would kick in. I would feel worthless, I would feel helpless, I would feel like I would want to cry all the time. And I'm not going to go into it, but there was one point where my schizophrenia and everything else got too much, and if it weren't for Kelly, I probably would have died. But I'm much better now, by the way, guys. I am on a high amount of medication, which is sort of leveled everything out in my brain to sort of balance everything out. I don't really experience depression as much as I did now. So that's calmed down. Like I said, I'm wanting to make these mini series based off the mental health problems that I have and trying to help people, even though I'm not the best of describing and not the best of helping people to understand. I hope it does help you to an extent of understanding and what, like a better understanding of autism, schizophrenia and ADHD. People with depression are usually ones that are all smiling and happy. Another fact is men are more likely to commit suicide by depression than females, because men have got it into the head that they're strong men, they don't talk about anything. But sometimes it is the best thing to do to talk about it. You don't really believe how much it can actually help talking about it. Might not help amazing, but it definitely helps in some kind of way, talking about it and getting it off your mind and off your chest. And with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this 4th episode on depression. Like I said, it affects 300 million people around the world. I hope you guys get a better understanding of depression. I hope I answered a few of you guys' questions. If I didn't, then you can go ahead and follow me on my Instagram, link in the description below. That was not a cheeky plug, I promise. Jokes aside though, if you do want to message me, go ahead and message me on Instagram. I'm always active on there, and I hope you guys enjoyed this 4th episode. The next episode I'm gonna be doing is PPD, paranoid personality disorder, which is also another mental health problem that I go through and suffer with. So that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please show some love and go hit that subscribe button. Help me with my journey of 500 subscribers, cause I don't know what's happening with my subscribers lately. They're gone all the way up to 25, down to 20, down to 116, back to 20, then back to 116, and I don't know if it's a glitch or if people are just not liking my content. Anyway, I hope you all guys are doing amazing. I hope you are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.